Party people, we are back, and this is part four, maybe part five, ranking GHL websites. So, just to catch up on everything, here is where we're at. We have customized the photos, so it's not the default photos from the template, and we also added like a parallax. So, as you saw, photo stays still and we also added some shading and spacing to the text so it kind of pops your text to be more readable, and we also customize the copy on the website a higher conversion. As you see, the copy is first person. We find that the conversion rate is higher when you have it detailed in first person. Basically, everything else that was able to basically load up with being inside of our back office instead of the picture hosted on an HTML increases the website load speed. So be sure to change out your photos to ones that are loaded into your back office. We used a text to image generator for custom photos, and we're using these as placeholders until we get real custom photos, and that would be ideal. You want these photos right here to be as authentic as possible. Ideally speaking, you want these photos to be authentic as possible also, but these are just placeholders. But we did include real copy from real Google reviews because, as you see, our client already has 77 reviews with a 4.9 rating, and we've used the widget to actually know when you got to integrate your Google account to your back office. And we have no blogs created yet. We need to create at least 21 blogs. In the beginning, you want as much blogs as possible, and you want to basically outblog your competitors. So I recommend 21 blogs, and then from there on out, you want to release about 3 to 4 blogs a month to keep outranking your competitors when it comes to blogs. We also did the frequently asked questions, and we probably want to add some more, but right now we're just going to leave that there for now. We also added in the social media icons. Before, we were using the element for social media, and it just was blending into the white background, and I could not figure out a way to make it show, so I just erased the element for social media icons, and I replaced it with text message elements. So basically, these are subtext or subtitle elements, and I used the icon feature to find the icons, and I just did one element, two, three, four elements for text stacked on top of each other. We also did a map element right here to increase the search engine. And what we want to do next is have this right here hyperlink out to Google. And we also want to have this should take you to the home page if you click it. And but to the previous, you see long it up, it came on HTML file, and it takes a while for the internet to find that HTML and then report it back to the website. So replacing any image that's not already saved to your back office should be top priority when you're creating these websites. And now we're back in the website editor, and you can follow along. So that was a previously on. Let's go ahead and get started. So from what I see that needs to be corrected now, let's see, this button should have an action, and the action is to call to a phone number. Good. This image should have an action to take you back to the home. Cool. It does that. And let's go ahead and check the footer and make sure the same thing is happening. And no, we don't have it. We have to change this, save our work. All right, and it looks like the address right here, we cannot hyperlink it. Let me see if I can. I'm going to highlight it. It looks like I can hyperlink it right here. All right, and we're going to make it open up in a new window. And what we're going to do is type in whatever that result is. We're going to go ahead and copy that result. Just backlink to Google Maps, and that will allow for him to rank even higher on the Google Maps. So now that's saved. Oh no, it's not saved. Looking for issues. This right here. We can add some pop out to these sections or rows. I'm sorry. So let's do that with advanced. It already has a full border. It has no color. Let's do a black. Okay, yeah. Let's put a little border around it so it makes these, a little better instead of just so flat. Make sure you're selecting the actual column row. You can tell that you've selected it properly because you look at right here, it must say it. So if I selected this image, right here will change also. So when I saw that it didn't say row, I knew I wasn't editing the row. And then let's go to advanced. We're going to change the color. I think we did like 3, right? Yeah, we're going to keep doing that. And aesthetically speaking, we're just going to do that through the whole website to keep everything looking as custom as possible. I mean, these are nice to get you started, but don't want to rely solely on the template. And we can get even more detailed. We can animate the entire thing, like have slide in and slide out, make it look in fact like that. Slide in from the left and have this image do the same thing. We'll have this image slide in from the right. Okay. We're going to have the button slide in from the bottom, or slide up, I should say. Okay. So these can just make your website just a little more pizzazzy. It's not needed, but makes go, we can get it to really advanced CSS where the slide is correspondent with the cursor or the mouse. So the mouse will slide accordingly. But that's advanced, then we'll get into that later. Oops. Slide left. I keep getting us mixed up. This will be right. Okay. That's the last one. Okay. You want to have everything animating through the whole entire website. Then that really lowered the animation effect, In the beginning, we're going to have these animated. We're going to scroll, we're going to see this, and then we'll have these animating coming in. So let's go ahead and save. Okay, so I think we're done with that. The only thing we need to change will be maybe this copy right here where it says learn more. Let's change that to some keywords. Okay, let's set to say, yeah, what's that? So save me from, okay. Copy is a little bit better, way it'll rank, stuff as much as we can and make it make sense. So we have the keyword pressure washing services, boat detail services, RV detail services, auto detail services. So that, and then detail cleaning services. You see how like we got these keywords. They're not SME, but it makes sense to put it there. Okay. Let's on this whole column right here. Let's put some on it on both of these. Let's do that. And let's do the same for this. I think that's enough. Put another one on there just because. Okay. I think that's enough. Yeah, just make these kind of pop out a little bit more. Bottom border, 3 pixels. Add some shadow to the text shadow. Okay. Just depth. Let's put an animation on it. Slide down. Let's put a little bit of shadow on these. I don't know. It might be both. No, I think it's box shadow. Yeah. Well, undo that. Can I undo that? Yeah. So border shadow. I guess you can't put it on. I was hoping you can put it around each question, but it looks like you can't. And I'm not going to make this complex at all. So we're just going to leave it like that. What is this image right here? Why is there an image right here? We can put photos if we want. Show image. I got it. No, we don't. Because look, you put show image, it'll have a little picture right there. And for this case, we don't want to do that. So, all right, saving. And I believe that's, some more, 40. I think that's a little too much. Oh no, this font is 38. So match the font. 38. All right, put animation on it. So now let's slide it down. Let's do like a, yeah. And then we have the animate in also. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Mr. Popular today. All right. So I'm going to animate these fading in left, right, okay. So left, left, and then right. And what it's going to do is it's going to give a great animation experience for the user. So we're going to just fade in, if that makes sense. There it is. Yeah. Okay. A couple of animations there. Oh, I see it. Color. Maybe it's link. Link. Yeah, link. Alright, so fix the colors, edit depth. I'm going to hit the publish button. I think we're done for today. Took about 30 minutes to do all this. And next will be just getting the keywords. What do you call this? Where is it at? SEO, the metadata. So next we'll put in all this right here, the title and everything like that. But I'm going to end the video here. If you want to keep watching, look out for the next one. But basically next we'll be putting in all the SEO metadata. We've already done all the on-page SEO. We fixed all the links, make sure everything works. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and check this out, preview it. Okay, I'm going to show this right here, not, I mean, to show the actual domain. Let me just do that. For real magic mobile detailing.com. And everything's just populating as it should. I wish there was a delay on that. Would it kind of before I can even notice it? Okay. I wish there was a little delay on these animations. It should animate a little bit later. I'll look into that because they're just animating as soon as they come up. I really don't want it to animate as soon as it comes up. I want it kind of where it does the animation. All right, and you see the animations coming in. Okay, boom. Then on mobile, it should look a lot better too. And then this should link out. Great. So we're going to work on metadata and interlinking, I guess. No, just work on metadata. Yeah, and more links. We'll link up all of this, these right here, because the main thing is make sure the home page is that we go to any other pages. Okay, because most people go to a home page and then they order. They don't necessarily go through all these extra pages, but yeah, I want to make sure the home page is done before we go to anywhere else. All right, appreciate y'all watching these videos, and excellent.